What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Your boy Dread is back, and I got some news for you guys. Well, if you probably haven't already heard from various other social media outlets, but I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents on it. So apparently, Kenan Thompson is going to be reviving the 1990s sitcom and sketch comedy show All That. And Nickelodeon is also considering reviving Are You Afraid of the Dark? So this is a good time to be a late 80s, early 90s, 2000s baby, because these shows are coming back later on this year and are going to pretty much be getting a full reboot from now to 2020. And also, if you're if you were born past 2000, if you're a 2010s baby, then guess what? You get to enjoy these shows as well. But a lot of people have had mixed criticism about them bringing back and reviving All That and reviving Are You Afraid of the Dark, because a lot of people because they pretty much have the same criticism as all reboots and revivals are from shows in the past. They're like, well, they're not. I don't want them to bring it back if they're not going to do it the right way, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's old, it's gold. Why would you want to mess up something classic? Why would you want to ruin a good thing? And the thing, but like when you put it in that light, I kind of do agree with it, but you also kind of do want to introduce new fans to something, because of course it's not going to be the same as it was when we were growing up in the 90s. Of course it's not going to have the exact same cast, but the thing is, it can have the exact same flavor as it can when you grew up. But the thing is, you guys got to understand something. Hollywood is running out of ideas, so they kind of do have to, it's hard to come up with something original, so they do kind of have to dig for classic stuff that, was popular in the 90s and in the early 2000s, because the original run of All That was from 1994 to 2005, 2006, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that was All That's original run. But All That was in its prime from about 95 to 2000, 2001. It had about a 5 or 6 year run when it was in its prime. And the thing is, think about it. Think about how many stars that All That produced. Kenan Thompson, Amanda Bynes, Kel Mitchell, Jamie Lynn Spears, Nick Cannon, Gabriel Iglesias, and it goes on. Those are the major breakout stars. Because even Kenan and Kel, they got their own spinoff, and then Gabriel Iglesias, he went on to do stand-up comedy. Shout out to Fluffy, because he's become a successful stand-up comedian over the past decade and a half. So yeah, but just for future reference, here's what they can do. Now, like I said, I have no problem with a revival or reboot, just as long as it's done the right way. For one, keep it fresh. Always have new material, and always have, something that the fans can relate to and enjoy. And also, too, speaking of that, pay homage and pay tribute to the classics. Don't be afraid to bring in older cast members like Josh Server and Kel Mitchell, and even, like I said, Kenan Thompson himself. He can do some cast. He can even do some skits every now and then. And also, this is the big one. Get some kids who are talented. Don't just bring anybody off the street who auditions. Have the kids who you auditioned for All That, have them do their research and have them watch old episodes of All That and things of that nature, just so they can get an idea of what they can look for. Because let's be real about it. All That in the 90s, for us 90s kids, it was pretty much our Saturday Night Live. It was our Mad TV. It was Mad TV and Saturday Night Live for a kid-friendly and teen-oriented audience. Let's not forget that. Now, as far as Are You Afraid of the Dark, how do you recreate something like that? How do you because also back in the 90s, you got to remember that we had Goosebumps and we had R.L. Stein's Nightmare Room, which wasn't really that scary. But if you ask me, for a kids horror show or suspense show, yeah, if you were under the age of 15, yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark scared the what out of you. So yeah, but they gotta use that same formula. They gotta have some fresh new material. They gotta have a couple of throwbacks in there, and they gotta have believable acting to where they can sell it. So that way this time when they do it, it can last 5 or 10 years before they put it on hiatus and then ultimately bring it back. Because think about it, Saturday Night Live is going on its, I don't know, 40th year, and Mad TV is going on its 35th year. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see why all that can't do the same thing, and I don't see why I don't see why Are You Afraid of the Dark can't have a successful run. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents and my thoughts on that, guys. Like, what do you guys think about them reviving these old Nick shows from the 90s? And also, what other shows would you like to see brought back? Anyway, I'm out, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.